This would be a bad place to die, you know? The irony. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to maintain it. I'm trying. Might have to slalom. We're flying at 8 miles an hour. The wind's going through my hair and it just feels so great. Huge breeze at these speeds. Oh, shit. All right, people, this is the tough part. I don't even know if it's possible, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. This is like a 2% grade. You can tell I'm actually out of the seat. Oh, God. That was the first of another one coming. First of two. I don't know if I'm gonna make it up the other one. I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the eco mode for a second just to get some momentum. Oh my God. These hills are killing me, people. Oh shit. Oh my God. My heart rate's at 144. Needs a little bit of throttle just to get going. Come on, just give me a little power. All right. I use throttle to get up to 13 miles an hour. We're trying to maintain it with no power. Okay, we're already at 10, we're already at 9. So I'm like having to slalom, people, just to get going. Come on. And I ride my bike, you know, pretty good distances. I went 25 miles last week, so it's like I'm not, you know, out of shape. So if you think you're gonna be riding this bike when the battery dies too much, you're kind of kidding yourself. We're back in eco mode for just a second. So I'm putting out like 100, is that 90 or 50? 190 watts of power, which is just enough to get over that hump. Okay, now we're back to no power. Yeah, so when the battery dies, you're calling the tow truck, you're calling an Uber, you're calling your buddy, you're calling your spouse, your brother, your mom, because it's really hard. Unless you're going mostly downhill or you're on a flat and you have a lot of energy in you, it's gonna be really challenging, people. Anyway, here we go. All right, use a little bit of throttle just to get across the street. All right, I use throttle up to 13 miles an hour. Now we're pedaling it, people. How far have we gone? This stupid thing, we're at 0.22. Gone 1 mile, mostly pedal assist. I'll say 95%. I mean, pedal assist less, no pedal assist. About 95% no pedal assist. So yeah, I'm going down like a little hill right now, and that's fine. So as much as I say this is like a little BMX bike, it's considerably heavier. The battery's just massive, people. Battery's at least 10 pounds, if not 15. And the tires are considerably heavier and way more air than the does air weigh anything? Forget that. Considerably bigger than just the smaller tires, so they're heavier too. All right. We're at 130 beats per minute. We're cruising. struggling here. Oh man. It's saying 4 watts. Does that mean that's how much power I'm putting in? I'm only 4 watts? That's it? Jesus. Alright people. Heart rate 132. We're flying at 6 miles an hour. See, that's the trade-off with a semi-high-end gear, so you can pedal when you're at a higher speed. If you have a lower if you have a different size sprocket where you can pedal in the low range, that's great for takeoff and for going up hills, but you can't really pedal high speeds because you're going to be out pedaling the crank, you know, or the sprocket, whatever the hell you want to call it. 134 heart rate. All right. Part of it, I think, is I can't get real, because the bike is kind of, it's not very long in terms of my knees to the handlebars, you know what I mean? It's kind of a small bike, so I don't have like really long extension capabilities of my legs. So I don't have like tremendous leverage. I guess I could raise the handlebars a little bit, but I mean the seat a little bit, but I don't know, let's try that. Okay, raise it like an inch. Get a teeny bit of momentum going. Okay. So I have longer extension of my legs, which I think really helps when you've got momentum. When you don't, it actually might even be harder, because it's just big old strokes, you know? Heart rate 137. 9 miles an hour. Putting out a towering 4 watts. I just wanted to go 2 miles. Like, if I hit 2 miles yet on a 1.73, Jesus Christ. Not a pedal only bike, people. I'm gonna call it because my knees are starting to give out. All right, we went 1.76 miles. Now we're in eco. Okay, eco is just enough so as not to die, you know? Like a really robust 5-year-old girl pushing you from behind. But she had a hearty breakfast, and at some point in her life she's going to be an Olympian, you know? Just enough. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll tell you in a second. So even in eco with 200 watts of power output, my heart rate's still at 137. All right, follow my finger right over there. Up to the top of that mountain there is a hill, and it doesn't look very big from here. When you get there, it's easily a 20% grade, if not more than that. And that's the only hill ever. Granted, it was before my torque update from Cab Motorworks, but it was the only hill ever that I struggled to get up towards the very, very top. It was like we're really giving it all it had, you know? But I think I've been up a hill steeper since with the torque update, and it was no problem. But anyway, that's the hill right there. I was here with James, and he did it on his Sur-Ron, and he's got an upgraded Sur-Ron, but with I think the BAC 4000. Somehow he made it. I think it's because he started with momentum. He hit it at like, let's say 7-8 miles an hour, and I hit it from a dead stop because I was like scared initially, so I stopped and he just went. That might be the reason, because he really shouldn't have more power than me. Somebody, very flowery gentleman, I'll just leave it at that, in my comments of late, that and he hasn't minced words, but he said he likes the Cab Motor Works Eagle. He even asked for a freaking discount code after having said that he thinks it's a joke because it's expensive and it's a hub motor. But then he asked for a discount code. Like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Anyway, he goes on to say he's talking to the masses in my comments, right? In one of my comment sections, one of my videos, he's talking to the masses. And he said, if you listen to this person's, this person's, if you listen to this person's videos about the Cab Eagle, you might think it's not as powerful as the Sur-Ron. And first of all, stock Sur-Ron, this blows it away. A Sur-Ron with a BAC 4000, but still the 60-volt battery, this blows it away. A Sur-Ron with a BAC 4000 and a 72-volt battery, this still beats it, especially with my torque update. And I've raced tons of Sur-Rons, people, like drag race, so I'm telling you. And this has tremendous capacity compared to a Sur-Ron. Stock battery anyway. A Sur-Ron with a 72-volt battery and a BAC 8000. I question whether a freaking Tesla, one of those new Tesla cars, could keep up with that. That is just an unbelievably powerful motor for a bike that shouldn't have that much power. But anyway, so yeah, this bike is my bike, this isn't the bike. My Eagle is substantially, it's Cab Motor Works Eagle, substantially more powerful than a stock Sur-Ron and even a slightly upgraded Sur-Ron, until you get to the BAC 4000 control. But anyway, who the fetch says that? If you watch this person's videos, well, you're watching this person's videos because he's commented on 6 of my videos, so he's watched 6 of my videos already. So he's one of these people, you know. Anyway, it's kind of annoying, you know, but I just let it go because my dear friend Chris Shawver and Shreddy McSkate verify what I already knew, but they kind of put it in my ear that any comment is a good comment. It just shows good activity on your channel. So I used to get rid of a lot of comments. Now I just, whatever, ignore them, thumbs down them, or, you know, just give some flippant response, you know. Like somebody put a comment the other day that was like really freaking stupid, you know, like challenging the information I gave on one of my videos. Like it was one of my, you know, insights from a mega e-bike user, one of those videos. I put out a few recently, and I say in the whole video, I base everything on stats that I've learned from certain bike components and bikes, and I base everything on the, at that time, 59 electric bikes that I have ridden and reviewed, and the 15 that I've owned. Like, how many people do you know that have that kind of experience? And I base all my opinions on that. And this dingus said, you know, I'm not gonna follow your channel anymore because you're full of shit. Whatever, dipshit. No, I'm not. I base everything on fact and experience. I don't give a shit what the stats might say if my experience overrides it, you know. For example, this dingle schmingle said the Shimano Altus derailleur and shifter isn't crap. Despite the fact that I've ridden 15 bikes with the Shimano Altus derailleur, and every single one of them grinded. Now this dingle schmingle said, well, you need to freaking realign the chain, or the, you know, the sprocket or the chain guard, whatever the hell. Bottom line is, I've had so many other bikes for years and I never had to adjust them. So you're telling me that every single one of these might come out of the box needing to be adjusted? That tells me that shit, you know? So anyway, I don't know, it's just funny. People are funny. But heed my warning, people, this has nothing to do with this video, but don't get a bike that has a Shimano Altus unless you want to, every 2 weeks, adjust the derailleur so it doesn't grind and skip gears. That's how crappy it is. But yet half the bikes on the market have it. You know? It's just stupid. Anyway.